Good afternoon. Make some noise. Make some noise. You are witnessing history here. This is our last major news conference before the National Black Theater Festival here in Winston. So now, I don't know what your GPS told you, but you are not in Winston. You're on Black Theater holy ground. Good afternoon, everybody. I'm Brian McLaughlin. I'm the Media Relations Director for the National Black Theater Festival. It is my honor to welcome you here today. We've got some big news. I mean, today is this fun pack, so I'm not going to talk a lot. They're very happy. I'm not going to talk a lot because we have so much to unpack and so much ground to cover. So we are excited to announce our shows. We're excited about ticket sales. Our celebrity co-chairs are here. It's just fun-packed. Now, we want to give you guys a taste of the festival. We need to, not that you need help waking up. This is a good crowd. But we have so many wonderful performances, something for everyone. And we're going to open up today with, maybe you guys have seen it on Netflix, Ma Rainey's Black Bottom, okay? After you see this performance, you will be asking yourself, Viola who? Okay? Because we have the BNS Productions out of Charlotte, North Carolina. Now we're going to transport you to a music studio in 1927, south side of Chicago, okay? Ma Rainey, the legendary singer, known famously in the studios, but when she walked outside, she was just another black woman in the 1920s. BNS out of Charlotte is exploring the resurgence of social consciousness within the theater through Ma Rainey's Black Bottom. It examines how nearly a century later, much remains the same. Now, to give you that taste, you'll see at this year's festival, please welcome the talented Shar Marlin as Ma Rainey.
How's everybody doing? Now, you done seen the rest. I'm going to show y'all that. Ma Rainey's going to show you her big black bottom. Let me take you on a story. Way down south in Alabama, I got a friend they call Dancing Sammy, who's crazy about all the latest dances. Black bottom stomping, two babies prancing. The other night at a swell affair, as soon as the boys found out that I was there, they said, come on Ma, let's go to the cabaret. When I got there, you ought to hear them, you ought to see the dance they call the black bottom. I wanna learn that dance. Get up and show me the dance you call your big black bottom. It puts you in a trance. All the boys in the neighborhood, they say your black bottom is really good. Get up and show me your black bottom. I wanna learn that dance. I want to see the dance they call the black bottom. I wanna learn that dance. Get up and show me the dance you call your big black bottom. It puts you in a trance. Early this morning, about the break of day, Grandpa told Grandma, I heard him say, get up and show your old man, hey, your black bottom. I wanna learn that dance. Woo, help me, y'all, help me. I feel that right there, hey. Hey. Well, I done shown you my black bottom. You ought to learn that dance.
Didn't I tell you? Didn't I tell you? Okay. Get those tickets. They're going on sale. We're going to announce it. It's awesome. Guys, this is to say that this has been a challenging 2-3 years, and then especially this year for our organization is an understatement. Losing Sylvia and navigating a pandemic, we have survived, not only survived, we have thrived under great leadership. So I would like to bring to the podium our President of the Board of the NCBRC. Please welcome Dr. Eric Sadler.
Good afternoon, everyone. Before I get started, I'd like to recognize our board. We have members of the board present today. Please stand. I want to thank you all for your hard work and dedication. Good afternoon again. And thank you for joining us on this historic day. And this is actually a historic day for Black theater because this is our first year that we've actually had a kickoff without our founder, Larry Leon Hamlin, and also without our wonderful and fearless leader, Sylvia Sprinkle Hamlin. I personally had the pleasure and honor to actually have a front row seat and watch their vision unfold. As chairman, I accept the responsibility to keep the legacy going and the vision that was brought forth by these two extraordinary and marvetastic people. Also, the people behind the scenes, the people we don't see, the staff, the volunteers, and the board. Everyone is extra energized and ready to give you the best Black Theater Festival yet. We're also going to need your support. You're going to hear today how you can get involved at different levels. Please get involved. The more the merrier. We can never have too many volunteers. I'm very, very, very proud to be leadership of this amazing company, and I'm also proud of my city, Winston-Salem, for always rising to the occasion. Sylvia and Larry have given us the tools. It's up to us to keep up, to carry on the legacy. All right, and with that being said, I'm going to end with this. Ladies and gentlemen, put on your purple and black because National Day is back. All right, thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Sadler, for that. You're right, put on your purple and black. The festival is back, and we are so excited. So, like we said, great leadership. Next speaker is our artistic director, newly named for this festival, the executive producer of this festival. He's wearing many, many hats, and we are so blessed to have him at the helm, directing artistically what you're going to see this festival and for the company. Please welcome Jackie Alexander.
Good afternoon. On behalf of the North Carolina Black Repertory Company Board of Directors, I would like to thank you for your presence here today as we celebrate 43 years for NC Black Rep and 33 years for the National Black Theater Festival. We have invited a host of celebrity guests to attend the opening night gala and 29 companies from 12 states to participate in this historic event. I'm also pleased to share that in honor of NBTF founder Larry Leon Hamlin, Mr. Marvetastic, and NBTF executive producer emeritus Sylvia Sprinkle Hamlin, Hattie Lou Theater in Memphis has commissioned a portrait of Black theater's royal couple that will be unveiled and on display as part of the Black Theater Royalty Portraits from the Hattie Lou Theater Collection exhibit at the Milton Road Center for the Arts during NBTF. And now it is my pleasure to announce the 2022 National Black Theater Festival honorees. Sidney Poitier Lifetime Achievement Award, Ben Vereen. Clap whenever you like. Larry Leon Hamlin Producer Award, Dr. Indira Edwaro. August Wilson Playwright Award, Lawrence Holder. Lloyd Richards Director Award, Ruben Santiago Hudson. Living Legend Awards, Charles Dumas, Stephen McKinley Henderson, Vivian Reed, Dr. Ludina M. Thomas. Outstanding Achievement in Costume Design, Sarita P. Fellows. Outstanding Achievement in Lighting Design, Alan C. Edwards. Outstanding Achievement in Scenic Design, Lawrence E. Moulton III. Get ready for this one. Outstanding Achievement in Stage Management, our very own Lark Hackshaw. Theater Longevity Awards, Black Ensemble Theater, Chicago, Illinois, the Ensemble Theater, Houston, Texas. Special Recognition Awards, Brian Stokes Mitchell and Lilius White. Theater Arts and Humanitarian Award, Dr. Eric J. Sadler, DDS. And our Marvtastic Philanthropy Award, True Liant Federal Credit Union. It is very important for an event like the National Black Theater Festival to honor the trailblazers of Black theater. And it's equally important that we nurture the next generation of artists who will be tasked with keeping the genre alive and vibrant. That's why I'm so excited about the inaugural NBTF Mabel P. Robinson Emerging Artist Awards. This is a new program named in honor of legendary performer, educator, and former NC Black Rep Artistic Director, Mabel Robinson. This initiative is a partnership with the Southeastern Theater Conference and Black Theater Network that will present scholarships to acting, design, and directing students to attend the 2022 National Black Theater Festival, the 2023 Southeastern Theater Conference, and the 2023 Black Theater Network Conference. To level the playing field in this competition, there were no application fees. Audition and application materials were submitted virtually, and travel, housing, and per diems will be provided, assuring no student's exclusion due to financial constraints. So without further ado, the 2022 NBTF Mabel P. Robinson Emerging Artist Award winners are Marlena Garris, actor, Lindenwood University. Jordan Hall, lighting design, University of Nevada, Las Vegas. Nia McClinton, actor, University of California, Los Angeles. Peter Angolo, director, Texas State University. Deidre Smith, actor, Florida State University. And Gabrielle Solomon, director, Columbus State University. Congratulations to the NBTF 2022 Mabel P. Robinson Emerging Artist. Yes. All honorees will be recognized at the NBTF Opening Night Gala on Monday, August 1st. Thank you once again for joining us today, and I look forward to seeing you all on Holy Ground August 1st through the 6th for the 2022 National Black Theater Festival.
Thank you, Jackie. We appreciate that. Isn't it awesome? We have to pass the torch, and Larry and Sylvia, that was just really one of their main goals is to do that. So we are continuing that legacy. So the next two, Batman, Robin, I'm not sure which one they're going to take today. We have a fill-in, but they work some kind of hoodoo with sponsors. I'm not sure what it is. I don't want to see how the sausage is made, but somehow every festival, they do such a great job in making sure that the community supports this very, very important event. I would like to, and the city always steps up and always rises to the occasion. Please welcome to the podium to fill you in on fundraising goals and how you can help our Mayor of Winston-Salem, Mayor Alan Joines, and our board member and fundraising committee member, Chris Leak. Don't do it, Chris.
So I guess I'm Batman today. So if the real Batman was here, he always screams out, put on your purple and black, and the rebuttal is the festival is back. So we're going to try that, all right? Put on your purple and black. The festival is back. All right, that's good for warming up. All right, you're going to try it again. Put on your purple and black. The festival is back. Thank you so much. It is an honor to stand in Nigel's place today. Nigel is with his wife. Continue to remember Nigel and Sarah in your prayers, please. But this is an opportunity for us to thank the community for the support that you've done. We have a very aggressive goal this year for the fundraising committee. So if a business is not sponsored or you have someone in mind, we would welcome any support. Support is critical not only for the festival, but for the North Carolina Black Repertory Company. So again, we thank you in advance. I'm going to introduce now Robin, and Robin, I think I like Batman better than Robin. Let's give our mayor a hand.
Thanks, Chris. At least you didn't introduce me as the Joker. Good morning, everyone, and it's certainly my pleasure to be here today as we're continuing to move this event forward, looking forward to August. We are going to turn this city purple, no question. But in order to turn it purple, we got to first turn it green. And I want to thank the city of Winston-Salem. We have two of our council members here, Councilmember Jeff McIntosh and Councilmember Annette Scipio. And of course, our Mayor Pro Tem Adams you'll hear from. The city of Winston-Salem's committed to $150,000 to make this festival go forward. Also want to recognize and thank the Millennium Fund, which I have a little role there. We've committed $75,000. So between those two, we're getting about a pretty good ways on the goal. But as Chris mentioned, I want to certainly thank all the sponsors who have stepped up year after year to make this event happen. I also want to thank all of the volunteers that are on our fundraising committee. I know Nigel would want us to recognize them. It's a group that starts working, 2 years ago, we started working on it to fill in the dollars. And then, of course, the volunteers that make the festival happen, they'll be recognized a little bit as well. But on behalf of the fundraising committee and the city of Winston-Salem, we're delighted to turn this city green first and then purple. All right, thank you.
All right, our ball of energy, our Mayor Pro Tem, it's something about Denise's. I have a sister named Denise, and something about those Denise's. That energy. Come on up, Denise Adams.
Good afternoon. Black theater is back, y'all. No, like Chris said, we need to do better than that. It's back. It hasn't been here since 2019. Woo! I want to thank Larry and Sylvia Hamlin and all of the volunteers, the board, and all of the partners and sponsors and everyone that makes this happen, because people seem to think when people put on events that they just happen. It takes a lot of planning. It takes a lot of their time and commitment away from their family and their real lives. This just happens to be their passion. But, I want you to understand that I'm going to do some plays every night, every day. And we need you all to do the same thing, because we've lived through a past 2.5 years that wasn't too kind to us. And we now have been given a second chance to rewind the tape and to go back to when the streets were full of people during the July, leading into August. And this is our time to make Sylvia and Larry proud of us. Even though they're gone in body, but they're still here in spirit in every way. So we got to bring it, y'all. We got to turn up and we got to turn out. But on behalf of the city of Winston-Salem and in the North Ward, in which I represent, thank you all so much, and I'm looking forward to the party.
You might have to look for her hanging out in the lobby at the Marriott. Just saying. All right, so We cannot do this festival without partnerships throughout the community, actually really throughout the world. But the Arts Council in Winston-Salem has always been there, having our backs and our fronts, our sides and everything. And I would like to welcome to the podium Chase Law, who I'm not a lawyer, I just keep trying to call her, Chase Law with the Arts Council of Winston-Salem and Forsyth County. Chase.
Thank you so much. Not a law firm. Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Chase Law. I'm the president and CEO of the Arts Council of Winston-Salem and Forsyth County, and we are so thrilled to welcome back the National Black Theater Festival this summer. Woo! Marv-tastic indeed. Arts Council is thrilled to host several events at our location at the Milton Road Center for the Arts. We are a proud supporter of the North Carolina Black Repertory Company and a proud sponsor of the festival. Cannot wait to participate. This is my first year participating in the festival, and I am so excited to see everything unfold. The festival is such a vital part of Winston-Salem and our city's history. The legacy of Larry Leon and Sylvia Sprinkle Hamlin will live on in this festival and in this community. This festival was born here, has stayed here for more than 20 years, and like I've said before, we plan to keep it here for many, many years to come. Additionally, the National Black Theater Festival provides an enormous amount of economic impact to our community. This festival brings thousands of visitors from across the country, allowing us to showcase this area, Winston-Salem, on a national level. This organization has been resilient. We've all talked about it today. The last 2.5 years has been hard on all of us, but the people in the arts and in this organization, they have stayed committed and stayed the course and are ready to keep the arts alive and going for many years. We are all working hard to re-energize our arts and cultural sector as well as our entire community, and this festival is going to do that very thing. Thank you so much to the board and the team of the North Carolina Black Repertory Company and to the National Black Theater Festival for your commitment to Black theater in Winston-Salem. And thank you so much for bringing the National Black Theater Festival to us and for pouring in countless hours of work and spirit into making this festival continue to be a staple in our region and a destination event for thousands of people. This allows our community to celebrate the arts in a significant way, and we are so grateful for this and all you do. Thank you.
The hotels are filling up. The restaurants will be bustling once again. It's so good to say that. And keeping track of all of that is Visit Winston-Salem, our Winston-Salem Convention and Visitors Bureau. They track all that good information, and they know how profitable and how much this city and this area needs the National Black Theater Festival. Please welcome Richard Geiger with the Winston-Salem Convention and Visitors Bureau.
Good afternoon. I don't know if anyone's more happy than me to see the theater back. When your sole mission is to create mass gatherings, and we have this interference of a pandemic, it really made it tough for 18 months. And as the mayor said, we love purple, but boy, do we love green. But I'm Richard Geiger, and on behalf of the board of Visit Winston-Salem and really the entire hospitality community, we are delighted to once again be a sponsor and play an active role in seeing a very successful National Black Theater Festival return to our community. The festival, which attracts thousands and thousands of people, spends a lot of money in our town, our hotels and restaurants and our retail. It has made this community much stronger than we've ever been. It has made us and has positioned the Winston-Salem brand as a community that's rich in art and culture and history, theater, and African-American heritage. And in doing so, it helped our city and helps our city in so many ways. Not only to make it a better tourist and a more exciting tourist destination, but it's made us better as a community. Thousands of people here during these 6 days, enjoying our community, enjoying the theater, getting to know who we are and what we are as a community. the festival is truly part of the fabric of what we are and what we sell and why people want to be here, relocate businesses here, retire here, and spend their lives here with their families. We're very proud at Visit Winston-Salem. I want to recognize Jeff McIntosh, one of our board members, who's here, and all the other elected officials. But this is one of the most important events we do every year, and I want to take 1 second and introduce really the team at Winston-Salem. This is truly for us, this is all hands on deck. That's how important this event is. And we have Kay Calzolari here, Christian Schroeder, Jennifer Claiborne, Marquita Kiefer. That's the team that really works very closely with Black Rep and the Theater Festival organizers to make sure it's a very, very successful. We love you. We're glad you're back, and whatever we can do to help your experience and whatever we need to do, you know, Jackie will do to make sure this is successful. Thank you very much.
So throughout the years, our next speakers had a special relationship with Larry and both Sylvia, navigating all the festivals and everything. And as the festival grew, his position grew. You know, he stopped taking my calls all the time like he used to. He's director of operations for the Benton Convention Center, but he started way back with us and just always showed us so much love. He would come up with something new every year. I'm like, Grant, what is it this year? If it's a purple bat light up in the sky, it's naming a conference room after Larry, just always pouring out love. And we're so glad that this center and this property is our host property for the festival. Please welcome Director of Operations for the Benton Convention Center, Grant Minix.
This is harder than I thought it was going to be. Thanks, Brian. I start most of the meetings that I have for the Theater Festival with a moment of silence for Sylvia and Larry. So I'd like to do that just with the group. Good afternoon. I'm Grant Minix, and I am the Director of Operations. Thanks, Brian. And I've worked with Larry and Sylvia for so long, and they're my dear friends. But we're here today to save the date, right? We're here to decide what shows we're going to see, hear about the Youth Celebrity Project, Teen-tastic, and all the other events that are here in the city. But first, I want to highlight the induction ceremony for the Winston-Salem Walk of Fame. That will be on the Friday before the festival starts. And this year, one of our honorees is Miss Sylvia Sprinkle Hamlin. That event will start at 10 o'clock. It'll be in the Winston Ballroom on the other end, and then we'll end out on the street where we will put the plaque out for her honor. The event will be hosting the opening gala. I'm telling you now, buy your tickets. It's going to sell out. There's a little problem that we can only have a certain number of people at the Stevens Center, so that means the tickets are going to be limited this year. So I tell you today, when they go on sale, buy those. I'll be right here. We have 4 theater companies performing here in the Benton Center over the course of the week. We have the vendors market. Who wants to know when that's going to open? Wednesday at 2. And for you night owls out there, we have midnight poetry readings. Those will be Tuesday through Friday. Now, a little housekeeping note. Let's talk a little bit about COVID. Well, right now there are no city or state guidelines to wear masks. So we follow the rules of those. But if you feel more comfortable wearing a mask, we ask you wear it. But if you're not feeling well, we ask that you stay home and stay away from the theater. So we're all excited to have the National Black Theater back, no more than me. I do miss my dear friends, and I look forward to seeing you at the Theater Festival.
Thank you, Grant Minix. Our former artistic director of the North Carolina Black Repertory Company, you've already seen pictures and heard that we have so many things in her honor, but Mabel Robinson has appeared on Broadway and box office hits including Golden Boy, Murderous Angels, Don't Bother Me, I Can't Cope. It goes on and on and on. And we are so excited that she is still attached to this festival. And she also created the NCBRC Teen Theater. The accolades go on and on. Now, I personally feel the most notable thing to remember about you, Mabel, is that we share the same birthday.
Yes,
So, you know, just saying great minds and creative people. Please welcome to introduce this year's celebrity co-chairs. Please welcome the beautiful, incomparable, talented, and my friend, Mabel P. Robinson.
Wow. Yes. Woo. Thank you. I appreciate all of you, and most of all, I appreciate Sylvia Hamlin and Larry Hamlin. Yes. Anyway, here we go. It is my distinct pleasure to reintroduce our celebrity co-chairs for the 2022 National Black Theater Festival, whom you met virtually in August of 2022. Both of our co-chairs are native New Yorkers. And their acting careers span work in television, film, and theater. She and I have something in common. We both attend the High School of Performing Arts. Anyway, and the Juilliard School, one of the world's leading drama, music, and dance schools. She earned her Bachelor of Fine Arts degree in theater there. He received Bachelor of Science degree in Criminal Justice from the John Jay College of Criminal Justice. During this time, he worked as a court officer in the Brooklyn Family Court system. Some of her notable theater credits include the Broadway revival of Cat on the Hot Tin Roof with James Earl Jones and Felicia Rashad. Television and movie audiences have seen her in 12 Angry Men and Women, BET's Favorite Son, Tyler Perry's Medea's Family Reunion, Bull, Elementary, Madam Secretary, Our Kind of People, Notorious, and Saints and Sinners, to name a few. He is the most recognizable bailiff in court TV history on the top-rated courtroom television program, Judge or Judy, for an unprecedented 25-year run. His most recent appearance include guest starring roles on the long-running television series Law and Order SVU. And I bet you didn't know that he was a stand-up comedian, voice-over artist, a sought-after motivational speaker, and also sings, writes music, and poetry. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome our 2022 National Black Theater Celebrity Co-Chairs live, Miss Lisa Aradell and Mr. Petrie Hawkins Bird. Let's stop a little bit here.
Good afternoon, everyone. So honored to be present with my co-chair, Mr. Petrie Hawkins Bird.
So, real quick, before we go any further, it's Petrie. It's Petrie. It's Petrie.
You know, I've been walking around calling him Bird, so this was my first time. Bird. But I was trying to be formal and I jacked it up already. I'm sorry, Petrie.
That's it. My mama called me Bird because she couldn't remember how to pronounce it.
So this afternoon, I am just honored to be standing in what has been prepared in advance by Mrs. Sylvia Hamlin and her husband, Larry Hamlin. We walk into places, we walk into fields that have been prepared in advance, and we come and receive and reap the harvest. I am honored that even after all of the anxiety, fear, and the unknown of what the pandemic has been for us, if we particularly remember right at the beginning, we went into shut-in mode. And I just learned that we lost Miss Sylvia. I didn't know that. I was being driven in from the airport, and when I heard that, my heart got heavy. And I realized her light must reemerge in new and powerful and even as yet known. We don't know all the ways that the light will reemerge, but as I stood backstage watching this dance company of young people preparing to come to dance, I thought they are one of the beautiful ways that we shall re-emerge. I wear these butterflies today to remind me. We go in, or we went into a chrysalis. And when you go in, when the caterpillar goes in, I have learned that it is unrecognizable inside of the cocoon. It becomes a kind of liquid that it would not recognize itself, nor would we recognize it. But it becomes what they actually call imaginal cells that have the ability to become anything, right? I am so excited to be here at the National Black Theater Festival to see all of the many imaginal ways that we will re-emerge more beautiful than we were for the previous 33 years. That we are in a position now to become something yet known, more beautiful, more transcendent, more luminous. I'm so grateful to each of you, so grateful to see what God is about to do in and through our performers, our leaders of theaters, our creators. And I especially, as I stand here, want to thank Jackie for the invitation. And I want to thank Lawrence for his grace and kindness in his invitation. And please come up here, Petrie. So grateful to be standing and honored to be with Petrie. He has already been a gracious co-host for this wonderful celebration. I'm gonna stop talking now so he can talk.
Ditto. Thank you. Yeah, 25 years you stand next to Mouth Almighty, Tongue Everlasting, and you think of all the stuff you could have said in 25 years, and you know. then somebody graciously gives you a mic, and you're like, oh, shoot. What am I supposed to say now? First of all, thank you for, this is second home to me. Every other year since 1999, right, I have come to Winston-Salem, North Carolina. All my friends are like, what's in Winston-Salem? I'm like, and I tell them, but I reluctantly tell them, because I'm like, I don't want you to come down here and ruin my stuff. This week is mine, And most of you probably know that I throw the last party of the look, I see the heads out there like, so let me tell you now, don't ask me after this is over, Bird, where the party gonna be at this year? Y'all know how it works, right? You don't find out until like Friday, and the party's on Saturday night. But I just have to say that I read a comment by August Wilson. Read this last night. I think all in all, one thing a lot of plays seem to be saying is that we need, as Black Americans, to make a connection with our past in order to determine what kind of future we will have. In other words, we certainly need to know who we are. In other words, we simply need to know who we are in relation to our historical presence in America. Yeah. We are living in some crazy times. I'm sure you all will agree. Pandemic notwithstanding, people just going in and killing randomly anybody. Okay, so, 1 week is Buffalo and I'm going to shoot all the blacks. Another week is I'm in California and I'm gonna drive 3.5 hours to go and shoot up some Asians. I'm going into this synagogue to kill some Jews. I'm going into this church to kill some Christians. I'm going into this school to kill some children. It's crazy. It's crazy. But there's hope. There's hope. There's hope if we can get folks to understand that we're all human beings. If we now, real quick, every year that most of the years that I've been here at the festival, I've been involved in something called Man Talk. And we get a bunch of boys from the community, and we bring them in on Thursday morning, 10 a.m. to 12, and we have a panel of men, different men of differing backgrounds, actors, police chiefs, lawyers, dentists, you name it, come and talk. Well, traditionally, we've talked at the boys, okay? So we sit up on a panel, up on stage, and we talk at them. And I noticed that this was the posture of the boys. So 3 years ago, I was asked to chair that particular year's Man Talk. And I called Lawrence Evans, my brother, and I said, I have to bring some theater to them. It's 10 o'clock in the morning. They're bored as hell. I have to bring some theater to them because this is the National Black Theater Festival, right? They didn't come up here to hear a bunch of men sit there and talking, hey, if you want to be tall, all you have to do is think tall, No, that's not it. And so Lawrence had me call a woman named Kathy Harrison, who was doing a play later that week called The Movement, about the 1963 children's movement, in Alabama, and how these children prepared to go out on the front lines and do sit-ins and this in and have dogs sicked on them and hoses turned on them, because you have to prepare them, for the reality of the times that they live in and the places that they live in. And Kathy Harrison graciously brought her company in a day early. And at 10 o'clock that morning, they performed about a half an hour of a brilliant a cappella, musical, historical play, a beautiful play. And this was the posture of the boys. Not a dry eye in the house. Boys were sitting there, young boys were sitting there crying. And I said, this is the power of theater. This is the power of theater. When we show you, when we let you experience with us in a setting, a safe setting, what our stories are. Now, you've been watching TV. There's some sorry TV. I'm sorry. There's some things on TV where I'm going, if somebody came from outer space and wanted to know what black people were like, and they watched TV, do you know what conclusion they would come to? You know what's missing? What my grandmother used to say, be a credit to your race. Be a credit to your race. So I just want to take my hat off to the likes of August Wilson, Ntashaka Shange, Dale Olander Smith, Douglas Turner Ward, Ossian Ruby, Lorraine Hansberry, Ruben Santiago Hudson, Woody King. The list goes on, but these are our storytellers. And this is the place to tell our stories. Yeah. Black theater, holy ground. This is holy ground. Thank you, Larry. Thank you, Sylvia, for carrying the torch. And now it's our turn. God bless you.
So let's give our celebrity co-chairs a hand. One more, again, a hand. Lisa Arundel, Patry Hawkinsburg. Thank you for that. Thank you for that. Where your name is. Where your name be. Right. We try to make it simple. Patry. Look, you lost some weight too. You look good. Okay. We see you, Patry. Guys, it's, at least he had nerve to say you talk long. I'm sorry, I had to say that. But it was much needed. No, you did. It was all needed, guys. Give him a hand. It was all needed. Okay. We are so excited to give you a sample of a company that represents the next generation. They've been to the festival 4 times, and they're here to perform for you, Let My People Go. It's a dance adaptation of The Prince of Egypt. They come from the Point Company and Technique Conservatory and Elise Jonell Performance Ensemble out of Greensboro, North Carolina. Please welcome The Point, Let My People Go. Today they will be performing Miracles of Shira from the show.
We were Who knows what miracles you can achieve when you believe, somehow you will. You will when you believe. In this time of fear, when prayer so often proved in vain, hope seemed like the summer birds too swiftly thrown away. But now I'm standing here, with heart so full I can't explain, seeking faith and speaking words I never thought I'd say. There can be miracles when you believe. The hope is frail, it's hard to bear. Who knows what miracles you can achieve when you believe, somehow you will. You will when you Ashira Adonai Kigoga, Ashira Adonai Kigoga, Mi Chamochem Elim Adonai, Mi Chamochem Nidor B'Kodesh, Nachida V'Hasta Am Zuga'ata, Nachida V'Hasta Am Zuga'ata, Ashira, 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 Ashira Adonai Kigoga, Ashira Adonai Kigoga, Mi Chamochem Elim Adonai, Mi Chamochem Nidor B'Kodesh, Nachida V'Hasta Am Zuga'ata, Nachida V'Hasta Am Zuga'ata, Ashira, Ashira, Ashira. There can be miracles when you believe. It's hard to hear. Who knows what miracles you can achieve when you believe? Somehow you will. Now you will. You will when you believe.
You will when you
Let My People Go, directed by Robin T. Ritchie and choreographed by Gina Tate. Let's give them another hand. Let My People Go. I will not, Gina, Robin, there in the back, raise your hand. Awesome. Love you. Now, I'm not going to embarrass you and tell me you turned me down for the audition. Y'all let me go. Silver used to tell me, Brian, just keep trying. Performers were Avalon Tate as Moses, Deja Amos, Chanel Turnbull, Ava Harris, Rain Webb, Caitlin Davis, Lauren Lewis. Give the young people a hand again, please. All right, so next are two extraordinary people. Bird said that they used to tell people in the Man Talk to think tall. I think these two have been thinking tall for a while. It's just not sticking. But we love them so much. Every year I love them. They come up and they tell us highlights about the festival so you can get ready to get your tickets. They're thinking tall, y'all. Please welcome Dr. Elwanda Ingram and Wendy with an E. Walker. Aren't they cute? Aren't they cute? They're so cute. I just think they're so cute. Let me. Are you good?
Yeah.
Y'all are
Yes.
so cute.
And yes, we
Okay,
are
look,
standing,
Bird, please
Brian.
Stand up here. Bird, please come up here and stand. I just want y'all to see. Stand up here, Bird, with them. Isn't it cute? I just think it's just wonderful. Thank you, Dr. Ingram. We're very happy.
Brian should be so happy that we indulge him. And we really do love him. Maybe.
Good afternoon. I'm Elwanda Ingram.
And I'm Wendy Walker.
It is so wonderful to be back. All eyes are on Winston-Salem, North Carolina, Black Theater Holy Ground. Festival goers are excitedly awaiting the return of the world's largest event in Black theater, the world's largest event in Black theater, the 2022 National Black Theater Festival. The legacy of Larry Leon Hamlin and Sylvia Sprinkle Hamlin, Mr. and Mrs. Martastic, continues in this new normal.
From insightful workshops and seminars, enlightening films, to dramas, comedies, musicals, solo performances, spoken word, and dance, a diverse and talented group of artists from across the country will open your eyes to a new perspective on our culture's artistic endeavors.
This year's festival will shine the spotlight on some of North Carolina's best theater companies and artists. The host company, the North Carolina Black Repertory Company, NC Black Rep, will present the world premiere of Succession and Freedom Summer.
Get ready for an exciting opening night gala with one of the festival's all-time hits, The Eve of Jackie, starring the award-winning Broadway performer and recording artist Chester Gregory.
Yay!
Yes, we love him. This production will mark his final performance as the legendary Jackie Wilson.
8 productions will feature other cultural icons such as Sojourner Truth, Frederick Douglass, Zora Neale Hurston, Billie Holiday, Eartha Kitt, Ma Rainey, Lisa Lopez, also known as Left Eye, and Bass Reeves from the 2019 festival hit play Cowboy.
Oh, yeah,
And
I saw
was
that
wonderful.
one. It sold out, yes. True to tradition, the festival will offer a wide range of musical styles, celebrating the rich legacy of African-American music. Join the Soul Crooners featuring Sisters in the Name of Soul and You Can't Fake the Funk, a journey through funk music. And guess who's coming back? Who remembers this classic song? You make me feel like a
Natural woman.
Yes, Natural Woman, and Aretha Story, a tribute to the Queen of Soul, Aretha Franklin.
And the popular gospel musical drama Pooled returns for an encore performance. And Let My People Go, a dance adaptation of The Prince of Egypt performed by the talented group that you just saw.
Where there's drama, there's always some comedy, or drama, darling, as they say in the theater. Elwanda, what's happening at the Dance on Widows Row? What are those widows up to now?
What I want to know is what could possibly be happening at the House of the Negro Insane? The title alone piqued my curiosity. Tell you what, Wendy, you find out what's up on Widows Row, and I'll give you the 411 on the insane.
Okay. Enjoy the insanely hilarious Michael Collier's Mama downstairs at the Convention Center, and late night cabaret of I Wanna Be Evil, the Eartha Kitt story, just across the street at the Embassy Suites. Then come right back over here for the Midnight Poetry Jam. You can see all of this in one day.
Let's take a look back and see what happened on the most violent day in African American history, leading up to the 1921 Black Wall Street Massacre in the riveting drama Greenwood.
And a black family surviving the Midwest in 1877 in Savior Samuel.
A musical journey of two women, Liberty and Justice, who relocate to New York in the 1900s seeking opportunity.
And Oxford, North Carolina is thrown into a season of violent reprisals in the spring of 1970 in Blood Done Sign My Name.
The festival continues to showcase some of the best collegiate productions in the NBTF Fringe. Schools selected this year are North Carolina A&T State University, Aggie Pride, and the Aggies in the house, presenting Pretty Fire. North Carolina Central University, those are the Mighty Eagles,
Yes.
performing in the House of George, and those Spartans from Norfolk State University in the classic A Soldier's Play.
I think we've covered almost every region of the country, from the Midwest with Too Heavy for Your Pocket to the Northeast, Becoming Othello, A Black Girl's Journey.
Even though the plays are at the center, the festival would not be complete without the National Youth Talent Showcase, Teen-tastic, Youth Celebrity Project, International Colloquium. My favorite place is the International Vendors Market.
Yes, she loves to shop. The Storytelling Festival, Artist Career Networking Showcase, Readers Theater, and more. Please go to nbtf.org for a full performance schedule, show descriptions, and to purchase tickets. I'm Wendy Walker.
And I'm Elwanda Ingram. We'll see you at the theater.
Let's give them, is that mine? Did you take something from me? Okay, thanks. You gotta watch them little short ones, I'm telling you. Look at her. Okay, we got to watch them. She got me all discombobulated up here. Thank you, Dr. Ingram, and thank you, Wendy. Lord have mercy. Okay. All right, so we're closing, wrapping things up, but we want to give you an opportunity to make sure that you have an opportunity to support and work with us. I would like to bring to the podium not only a board member, but also the chairman of our Marvtastic Society to tell you how you can help. Please welcome the lovely LaShonda Hairston.
Good afternoon, everyone. Thank you all who acted upon my last call to action and renewed your Theater Guild or Marvtastic Society membership. Your support is invaluable to us, and we are grateful for the members that have continued to give support for all of our North Carolina Black Repertory Company programs, including the National Black Theater Festival, that provides a voice to the stories of the Black community and our African diaspora. Our ability to tell our story is ongoing, and your attendance at our performances and giving is what makes the difference. So, for my procrastinators out there is still time, but the time is now. So for our theater goers everywhere, our volunteers, our old supporters, our new supporters, our small businesses, our friends, our neighbors, we need your support. And of course, we know that you don't want to miss the things like discounts on tickets and our hospitality room during festival week and early seating to the NBTF performances, as well as special printed recognition and event invitations. But dropping at the end of this week will be the invitations to our 2022 Purple and Black Ball and induction ceremony in July. This is our pre-gala affair where you get to put on your cocktail dresses and your best suits together as we show appreciation to our membership and induct our new members. And this is an induction ceremony created by Larry Leon Hamlin and Sylvia Sprinkle Hamlin, and it presents an opportunity for us to engage you in a very meaningful way. And so this is one of the opportunities to get you in the festival spirit. Of course, all of these perks are nice, But at the heart of your gift, we want you to know that it is truly being used to sustain the North Carolina Black Repertory Company, the National Black Theater Festival, and Black theater as a whole. Will this year be a little different for us? Yes, it will be. But it will not change the everlasting celebration and reunion of spirit that fills every gala, every performance venue, and reception setting throughout every festival component during the week. And as an organization, we ask for your grace in the midst of so many changes, and know that we are working tirelessly to uphold and continue the legacy of Larry Leon Hamlin and Sylvia Sprinkle Hamlin. So to recap, there is a part for everyone to play. You can give from $25 to $499 and be a part of our Theater Guild, or be one of our Martastic Society angels or benefactors or members. So there are 24 days until the paid in full deadline on or before July 1st. And you can go online at ncblackrep.org for your support. And this is also so that you can be included in our printed acknowledgments during the festival. There are also 33 days until our member appreciation, the Purple and Black Ball, and induction ceremony. And I absolutely can't wait to see you in 56 days at our next 2022 National Black Theater Festival. Thank you.
She just makes it real with those days. And I also like to recognize April Broadway. She's president of the Guild, so she's responsible for making sure, stand up, April. Stop trying to act like you don't know who you are. April Broadway, she does so much for the company. Thank you, April. So now you can volunteer. I'd like to bring my sidekick for this portion to talk very briefly, and we're going to close about volunteerism. We cannot do this. Renita Brewington, board member, please welcome Renita. We cannot do this without volunteers, right?
That is correct.
So tell us what they need to do.
Yes, if you want to volunteer for the 2022 National Black Theater Festival, you can go out to the ncblackrep.org website, and you will see NBTF, and then you can select the 2022 volunteer application. There's a lot of positions that you can volunteer for. We have security, we have transportation, we have information desks, we have the nightingales, medical nightingales, concessions, ushers. We have room for you to go out and volunteer. I just want to try one thing. You know I'm a PK, right? I am, right, okay. So I just want everybody to participate. Okay, are you ready? I want you to clap. Put on your purple and black. The festival is back. Put on your purple and black. I said the festival is back. Larry Leon's Black Rep got it going on. A family reunion, loving to the bone. This is holy ground. Volunteer and be there.
Wow, okay. Jackie, do we need to put another show in? Okay. Okay, Renita. Guys, this has just been an absolute joy, and it really has. And guys, thank you so much. And what we want to do is close out today with a riveting play, which you can get tickets to. They sold out last festival, so we bought them back for an encore performance. Pooled, a gospel musical drama. Written by Moses T. Alexander Green and directed by Valencia Yearwood. This riveting play, which sold out, like I said, all performances, it debuted in 2019, invites you to follow how Deslin Jacobs and his single-minded determination for personal healing at the Pool of Bethesda is changed by his interaction with those already gathered. In this moment from the play, the character, Kali, is at a crossroads in her abusive relationship, neither ready to leave the relationship nor come to the pool. We find her asking God for strength to make the right decision. Under the music direction of Carolyn Colquitt, we present Tamika Law singing for the first time publicly a new song for the production called One Day of Strength. Please welcome the cast, the creative minds behind Pooled, a gospel musical drama.
Who knew I needed to guard my heart from him? For I gave access to the issues of all of me. Now I stand here wading through broken dreams, not knowing how to get out or find my way to another choice. So give me one day of strength. Give me one moment of grace where I can see me like you do. I need one moment to see that your love's still there for me, and I won't ever, not once, no, never, I won't ever return back. Sometimes I still try to see the good in him, ignoring all the ways he bruised my trust, my soul, day after day. But I have one shred of hope. This is not where I belong. I can't die here. Lord, please take my life. I want to exceed your dreams for me. So give me one day of strength. Give me one moment of grace where I can see me like you do. I need one second to see that your love's still there for me, and I won't ever, no, no, not once, no, never. I won't ever Oh, I surrender all to thee, my blessed Savior. I surrender. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Thank you.
Wow, thank you, Tamika. Can the ballroom say amen? Guys, thank you so much for coming out today. Please go online, mbtf.org. The tickets go on sale today. I have a limited amount of brochures here. I'll have them back at the media desk for you to place your orders. Put on your purple and black, y'all. The festival is back. Thank you very much. Enjoy your afternoon. We'll see you in August.